of concern that I was faced with recently was when I had a request to remove a harmless bush snake. The caller assured me that the snake had been correctly identified. I always asked for a photo if possible, but they were unable to send one because the snake had crept into a crevice in the wall. Although it was harmless, they asked me to remove it because they were concerned that a cat would attack it. On arrival, I identified the snake 100% as a juvenile green mamba, a highly venomous snake, which I duly removed for them. What is of concern is the misidentification, where the caller was certain that the snake was a harmless bush snake, when in fact it was a highly venomous green mamba. Although a juvenile, it would still inject enough venom to cause death. Considering the risks involved with snake identification, I cannot stress enough the importance of referring the identification of snakes to an expert, rather than exposing oneself, pets, or loved ones to the chance of an encounter with a highly venomous snake. Regarding the difference between the juvenile green mamba and other common harmless green snakes, the notable sign of a juvenile green mamba is the tip of the tail, which is yellow. It also has a coffin-shaped head and bright orange eyes. The bush snake, however, has black spots on the body and the head shape is vastly different. Looking at the eastern Natal green snake, another harmless snake, the tail doesn't have a yellow tip. The head shape is distinctly different to the juvenile green mamba. Its eyes are also unlike those of the juvenile green mamba. Another one I'd like to mention today is the green water snake, also a harmless snake. Once again, there is no yellow tip on the tail. Its eyes are not orange, and the head shape is completely different to that of a juvenile green mamba. Some other examples of snakes that are often misidentified, and it's therefore advisable to always have the input of an expert for this reason. The stiletto snake, which is venomous, and the wolf snake, which is non-venomous. The black mamba, a highly venomous snake, and the brown house snake, a placid, non-venomous snake. The night adder, which is venomous but not deadly, with the rhombic egg eater, a completely non-venomous snake. It's best to be cautious around every snake that you encounter, just to prevent any mistakes that could be extremely dangerous. Please treat all snakes with respect, as many of these creatures suffer and die unnecessarily due to the perception that snakes are the enemy, which is completely incorrect. A common myth is that because snakes are cold-blooded, they don't feel pain. This is untrue, as they have a nervous system. They feel pain, they get sick, and they suffer as we do. So, if you see a snake, call a professional. Saving snakes, sustaining life. Thanks for watching. See you soon.